Following the appointment of Major General Abdoulaye Maiga as the new Prime Minister of Mali by Transitional President Army General Assimi Goïta, after the resignation of Prime Minister Choguel Maiga on the Wednesday of November 20, 2024, the handover ceremony finally took place on the Friday of November 22, 2024. The handover between Major General Maiga and his predecessor took place at the Malian Prime Minister's quarters at around 10 o'clock in the morning, where the two men had a simple and cordial contact. It was a brief ceremony involving a bit of paperwork as well as a brief exchange of words of wisdom from the predecessor to the new Prime Minister, and before we proceed, watch how it unfolded. Thank you very much. Thank you, may you have good luck. Mali, AES, Africa, the whole world is watching us. Mali has an obligation to succeed in the face of history. And thus, you have this business, and I wish you good luck. Thank you. Then before leaving, this is what the outgoing Prime Minister had to tell workers at the primature, who were under his command before the resignation. Replacing people here, others will replace us, and so on, and life continues. I had told some of you that from my point of view, each of you deserves respect and consideration because each of you could be Prime Minister one day, and perhaps even his advisor. So I never put it in his head. He can testify to all, and there was a great distance between us. I had the same behavior towards the population. I had even told you that we are at the service of the people, so it is we who must be available. The people themselves exist even without us, and that is why I had instructed you to remind you that whatever the citizen, alone or in association, who wants to meet the Prime Minister, you must not put any obstacle in his way. I need to listen to everyone to understand the real concerns of each other. I did my best to satisfy the Malian people, those who trusted me. And whether or not I succeeded in this mission is thanks to you, because in reality, all the hard work that is done at the primature is done by you. So I came at the end of my mission to thank you for your report. There were successes and failures. In any case, you did not fail, because you worked as best as you could. If there are criticisms to be made, it can be only in the analysis of the Prime Minister, and that is normal. Any true human is not perfect. So I have come to say thank you. Thank you again. The elders that I found can testify practically, as long as there was no objective reason or if it was even interesting, the request was that everyone stayed in place. As for those who came, it is always the search for perfection. We can be wrong, men are not perfectible. And that is why I consider that if there is something that holds in the life of the great primature, it is the work that I did with you. We fought with the confidence of each other to give satisfaction to the Malian people. And today, the greatest satisfaction I think we have is that we have a country. Remember, in June 2021, we did not have a country. Today, we have our country. That is the most important thing. All the other issues will be resolved. The same commitment that you had to accompany me, I would like you to have the same commitment to help the Malian authorities. Whatever the authorities, we come, we pass, but the Malian people stand up to them. It is necessary that each of you, Whatever the duration of your mission, feel at the end of your mission that you have done what you could to satisfy the Malians. So close ranks, help the authorities so that our country remains. Whatever the misunderstandings, the differences, the agreements between the children of the country, it is secondary compared to the arrival of Mali. Today, thanks to our army, we have been able to have a country. Help the authorities to stabilize the country, because the challenge today is stabilization. The enemies of Mali and those who support them have sworn to take us back. Help the new authorities to move forward, and constantly keep in mind that Mali is today in the AES. You are a citizen of Mali, but you are a citizen of the AES. Everything you do must be irrigated by this thought, the success of Mali, the aftermath of the AES. And I know that all Africans, all Malians within the diaspora, all African citizens of the AES, all Africans outside the AES, throughout the world, all men who love peace, dignity, sovereignty, and self-respect, will be proud of what the Malian authorities have accomplished and will continue to accomplish. So, and in fact, everything you can do to ensure that our country moves forward is the most important thing. That is what I came to tell you, to thank you again and to wish you good luck, a good career for everyone. On behalf of the Chief of Staff, the Deputy Chief of Staff on mission and all of the workers, the officers and the attached services, I thank you again. Thank you for everything you have done for Mali. Thank you for the trust you have placed in us, in leading us towards the right path in the work, by giving us advice so that things can work well. And so we also ask forgiveness for the mistakes that you and others have been able to make during all this time. So what I am going to say is that, rest assured that we are going to continue to serve Mali, that we are going to continue to use your approach to serve our country and also to serve the authorities in place. So I will not be long, that is what I had to say. Thank you very much, Mr. Prime Minister. With respect, with dignity, with sincerity, with a sense of state and work. We have many memories, and I admit that just yesterday, the president of Malian footballers told me this. You gave them work, and you allowed them to live from their work. We are no longer unemployed, we are workers. And all that you have done for the country, we are living witnesses. We pray to the good Lord to give you very good health, longevity, much success in your future functions, and that the Almighty protects you, and consider that here at the Prime Minister's office, they are brothers, they are nephews, they are friends that you leave, who will never forget you and who are always ready to say thank you every day, considering the name of all the staff of the Primature.